Pinas Outsider, welcome back to our channel. And for today's video, makikimarites na naman tayo sa mga latest issue at news ngayon. Pero bago yan, huwag kalimutan mag-like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's go!
So, okay. But it won't be just that. Siyempre, because she is very outspoken and of course, pinoprotektahan din niya ang kanyang pamilya, umaandar ang Kongreso. Diba? Merong mga quadcom na yan. Nakita natin na ang Kongreso ay nakapag-produce ng isang saksi with the name of Jimmy Guban, na it appears na yung testimony niya is primarily hearsay. Now, nakakuha tayo ng impormasyon tungkol dito. We have been looking at bakit na convict itong si Mr. Guban. Well, apparently, meron silang hinuli, quote-unquote, hindi talaga siya, teka lang ha. Merong mga ayan. So, si Mr. Guban has been convicted. Violation of Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Law. And if I'm not mistaken, may aspect din ng Dangerous Drugs Act. So, dito, it appears that mayroong ng magnetic lifter na intercept, pero instead of turning it over, they took possession of the lifter and its contents and tried to, how do you call this? Well, they took possession of the lifter and its contents and did not report it. Check ko pa kung ano yung final decision ng hukuman about that. But Mr. Guban has no personal knowledge of any act or acts of the people in question, such as, but not limited to, Congressman Pulong Duterte, Attorney Man Scarpio. In another case, meron pa nga yung kay Comfile doon, but this isn't it. So, yung mga yon, they had nothing to do, or hindi sila talaga walang pagkakataon to interact with Mr. Guban. So, Mr. Guban is not capable of making any kind of testimony that directly puts him or gives him personal knowledge of these people and their activities. Hindi lang yon, ang bago niya i-enumerate in detail yung kanyang testimony ay humihingi siya ng immunity from suit. Immunity from suit might cover acts of perjury. So titignan natin ngayon kung igagrant yan ng Kongreso para sa kanyang testimony. Leng Lang, thank you very much, at kay Igor at Pride. Elsie Cubero says, mas nakakabilib po talaga siya kahit po pinahihirapan siya ng mga buhaya at manggagamit, tuloy pa rin si VP Sara, lalo pong nakakaramdam kami ng pagmamahal sa kanya. Ayun na nga. So, in the meantime, so, yun nga, they're looking around, they're casting around for another witness dyan. Mayroon lumalabas na information, and this was on the FPRRD supporters page, at nakalagay doon na mayroong may information they received na may lumabas na 3 preso, convicted na sila by final judgment, allegedly from the Davao Penal Colony, at nilabas sila for the purpose of getting them to testify against former President Duterte. Ang pagkakaintindi ng mga ito, thank you kay Margil, ay itong mga persons deprived of liberty, PDLs, ay magtetestigo di umano sa mga EJ case. So, bakit kailangan mga preso ang nilalabas nila? dahil it's easy to get them to perjure themselves. Nakakulong na yung mga yan. And sasabihin nila ay madaling patunayan yung kanilang involvement in these particular crimes. So, EJ case naman po ang next target. Kaya nga po Quadcom yung naghihiring sa Kongreso. Kung hindi mailusot sa bawal na gamot, ilulusot naman sa ibang mga sa mga katulad ng EJ you know what, 'di ba? Sa mga unaliving. So, at gumagalaw sila dahil very vocal ang VP Inday Sara ngayon, na kinakabahan ang mga nakaupo sa pwesto na baka maantala o kaya tuluyan na malusaw ang kanilang pakay na ituloy-tuloy nila ang kanilang termino sa pamamagitan ng pagbabago ng saligang batas. Arlene Macabenta says, mabuhay ang ating VP sa malasakit para sa Pilipinas. Maria the Explorer says, she's watching from Hong Kong. Thank you din kay Russell T. Okay. Wow, maraming salamat po sa lahat. Chechi, thank you very much din po. Sabi ni Jello, 200 na daw po ang pipirma. Well, this is how do you call this? 200 daw ang nagmanifest na willing sila pumirma. Etong tanong, 300 po ang members ng lower house. Bakit nag-hesitate ang 100? So, para sa akin, it should have been easy for the House. Dali-dali lang yan. Of course, 200 is a majority. Pero ang tanong ko, bakit nag-hesitate yung 100? Bakit hindi unanimous? Bakit may nagdadalawang isip? Is it possible na may at least 100 dyan, or maybe less, na kinakabahan na baka shaky na po ang hold in power ng mga nakaupo. Thank you kay Avits at kay Len lang. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Sabi ni Willie, mas intense sa Congress kasi doon kalaban lahat, kawawa si VP doon. So, kailan ba naging kawawa si VP? No matter what they throw at her, she will come out fighting. Ngayon, kung pagtutulungan nila siya, makikita naman natin that they don't even intend to have a fair fight. Di sige, let it. Tandaan ninyo, Filipinos love an underdog. And ang galing-galing ng Kongreso ngayon, ginawa nilang underdog ang mga Duterte. From VP Inday to former President Duterte, to former President RD, at saka to even Congressman Pulong, Attorney Man Scarpio, and to some extent, Mayor Baste Duterte. Thank you kay Christoph at kay Romeo. Diba? Sige, game, bring it! Kumbaga, no matter what, if VP Inday comes out strong and triumphant, kawawa ang Kongreso. If they if they bully her and they oppress her, not give her a chance to speak or make her look bad, magagalit din ng taong bayan. Remember, VP Inday is a very sympathetic figure. She is well loved. What makes you think na that kawawa is going to go against against the messaging? Diba? It goes against the propaganda nung kabila. Pero, diba? I am not worried. VP Inday is on a roll. Sabi ni Vuken, Jerry, Congress is anti-republic now. Pag maraming pera ang kongresista, feeling nila sila ang tama. Actually, they do that all the time. Thank you kay Igor at Pride. Maraming salamat. Okay. Sabi ni Marvin Amaro, I have read one of the comments na hindi daw ganun kalakas ang SOCMED platform ni VP Inday. That's intended to make you believe. Why are you repeating that? Do you want other people to believe that that is so? Ito lang ang these are the only numbers that really should matter to you. Her trust and approval rating as of now. I imagine that at some point, somebody is going to try to mess with those numbers. But ito yung pinagtataka ko sa inyo. Mayroong magsasalita ng masama tungkol dun sa tao na sinusuportahan ninyo. Tapos, iuulit ninyo, dadalin nyo pa sa ibang platform where more people are going to see it. Dahil kayo ay nababahala. Tama ba yun? Do you want to do the administration's work for them? I don't suggest that you do that. So, ayan pa, iulit mo pa, pati OVP page. Does it matter? Kasi alam natin, mulat sa pool pa lang. Does it matter? Kasi matagal na pong matagal na pong shadow ban yan. Matagal ng it's nothing new. So, why are you worried when there's so many other people who are willing to stand up for her? Kumbaga, that is not her sole weapon. Her main weapon is the trust and admiration that so many people have for her. Thank you kay Arnoldo Carno, KTJ29, kay Rajesh, kay Igorot Pride. Okay, so I'm not mad at you, but I think that we have to rethink our own strategies. If there really are things na kailangan ninyong tanungin, then pwede nyo naman tanungin, but wag nyong i-repeat yung message nila. Kasi ginagawa natin yung trabaho ng mga trolls para sa kanila pag inuulit-ulit lang natin, di ba? Huwag kayong masyadong mabahala. Kasi many times nakikita na rin ni VP Inday yan. Ngayon, ang pwede natin gawin dito ay i-formulate kung ano yung kasagutan. Sabi ni Freddy, ayaw namin dito sa Davao ang taong pula, puti. Kung kaibigan ka hanggang sa dulo tayo, kay ang puso namin malambot pa sa mamon, madali kami kakausapin kami dito. Alam ko po yan. So, malapit na akong maging taga dyan. Hi kay Sky Ann. June Fabro, maraming salamat po. No, I'm no longer in Canada po. Makikita niyo bukas kung nasan ako. Promise. Sabi ni Dion, trust VP, master tactician tatay niya. Hindi yan sila basta-basta nagpapaapi, lumalaban kahit in silence. Kaya ito lang ang gusto ko rin matandaan ninyo. Number one, there was a time na tahimik si VP Inday. Okay? But, hindi ibig sabihin nun bulag siya. Hindi ibig sabihin nun na hindi siya, na nagpabaya siya sa atin. Walang ganon. In fact, she was just biding her time. Thank you kay James. Thank you. Kay James, 2 beses. And she was also, iniipon niya yung kanyang personal na kaalaman. Give me a second, I need water. Is people power far from happening? Nakakainis na kasi ginagawa nila. Do you honestly think that I would answer that? Unang-una, kung malapit na, edi winarning lang natin yung kabila at gagawa sila ng hakbang para ipigil yun. Pag sinabi ko naman na malayo pa, madidemoralize naman kayo. So there are some questions talaga that we have to think whether it should be asked publicly. Sabi ni Joseph, how can I support your page? Well, dito sa app kung saan po kayo, mayroong super chat at super sticker. Titingnan nyo lang po dun sa bottom where you post a comment, dun sa sa dialogue box where you can post a comment. Usually on the right side niyan, mayroong parang dollar or basta denomination sign. You can click that. Yung iba po, mayroon po kaming app na nakapost on the screen. Nakikita niyo yung crawler, that's for the other app. And then if limited naman ng kung otherwise you can like, share, follow and subscribe. Sabi ni Sky Ann, I love Tatay Digong and I love VP Sara. Next election for Senator Attorney Trix. God bless po. We thank you kay Shane Kyle. Wow, I like that. Well, for running for senator, saka na siguro natin pag-usapan yan pagkatapos na yung eleksyon. Okay. Melita naman says, malabo ng kumilos ang AFP chief nila si Browner, inirecommend ang nephew niya sa Department of Justice. Madam, kung sakasakali, when the AFP says, when the Constitution says the AFP is the protector of the people and of the state, walang nakalagay doon that it solely is the power of the chief of staff. Okay? Thank you kay John. I'll vote for you po pag may chance po na tatakbo kayo. Sa ngayon po, no. Sabi ni June Isip, yung nag-sign ng impeachment, wala pa pong pinipirmahan. Ang sinasabi na 200 po ay mga willing daw pumirma. Ang tanong, bakit more than 300 po ang kongresista ha? Sabi niya, we know who na, are they willing to show their names in public? Well, if they actually sign, magiging public document po yung articles of impeachment. At saka yung yung botohan nila. Sabi hindi ko makita yung name. Ang dami nang nangyayaring mali, dapat gumising na yung iba na si BBM is not good for the country. Ay, nako. Oo. Sabi ni Rafi, I've heard from someone online na illegal ang pagkukuha ng bilanggo as prisoner. Yes, that is true. Kailangan pinapaalam po. Kung convicted by final judgment, pinapaalam yan sa Korte Suprema. Also, during PRD's time, parang ginamit din ata yung mga incarcerated drug lords like JB Sebastian as witnesses against De Lima. How is that different from what they're doing now? I'm true blue DDS, but I just want to wrap my head around how these two incidents of using inmates are different from each other. Rafi, they're not. All the times na naglabas ng bilanggo, ay puro itong mga to. Last time, nung panahon ni Duterte, sinong bilanggo ang nilabas nila? Hindi ba si Laila De Lima ang nagpalabas nun? Hindi ba si Matobato and all that? Meron silang mga nilabas noon na mga convicted na. Well, si Matobato, I don't know kung convicted siya. Pero meron silang mga nilalabas na mga, na mga bumabaliktad. Yung mga nag-testify against De Lima, yan, yung mga yan ay hindi pa convicted by final judgment dahil kapwa accused niya. So, hindi po yan mag-a-apply. So, pero yung iba, ginagamit talaga nila yan. Ngayon, the possibility here is that yung rules of court baka hindi nag-a-apply sa legislature because they are a co-equal branch. So, hindi ko naiintindihan kung bakit iniisip mo na that works against the DDS. May problema ba? Mali nga yung ginagawa nila eh. So, pero because it is the legislature which is a co-equal branch, nagagawa nila. But you have to explain to me, Rafi, why you think that I'm a true blue DDS but I want to wrap my head around here. Parang ano ba yan? Does it go against the DDS? How is that so? Hindi naman DDS ang naglabas. So yung mga testimonies against the against Laila de Lima, hindi naman sila convicted by final judgment. So nakakalabas talaga sila. Basta may pahintulot dun sa hukuman na may jurisdiction dun sa kaso nila. Illuminated Luya says, should Pulong and Mans file libel against Gubang? It might be difficult because this is the testimony given in a proceeding, in a legal proceeding. The court will have to determine if the proceedings in Congress are protected. Kung hindi siya protected, then yes, pwede nilang kasuhan yan. Maganda sana yung intention ni VP Sara sa book. Ang problema po yung picture niya dun sa likod ng libro. Bakit? First time yun nangyari? Nagagamit tuloy ng kalaban niya sa politika. Bakit kayo naniniwala dun sa kalaban? Ibig sabihin, kahit sa inyo, you're uncomfortable with it. I am not. Because I am a book author. My picture isn't in the book, but my name certainly is. And that's fairly common with authors of any book. So, yeah, but not all, but certainly a good and significant number of them, nasa book jacket yan. So ang tanong ko, ikaw ang nag-worry dyan, sasabihin mo nagagamit ng kabila. Ibig sabihin naniniwala ka. You're uncomfortable with it. Now you tell me why you are uncomfortable with it. Bakit ganun? Diba? When it is done, why does she have to be an exception? Ang dami dito nagsasabi na ganun, DDS ako pero ganito. Nako, don't disguise it and stop making excuses. Sasabihin niyo maganda sana yung intention ng libro pero you think that the entire book is already soiled simply because she put her picture in it? I don't understand. How did it suddenly become not a good book simply because her name and her picture are in it? She is the author. Bakit? Hindi ba violation ng free speech yan if you're going to tell her what she can and cannot put in her own book?